We have the nozzle, and on the other end we have this adapter, all right? Anybody but Coggin, what's the two reasons we have this adapter? Extend the line and class 2 to be able to make it into a class 3 standpipe system, all right? So this is one of these scenarios where we normally don't carry our hose up bound together, right? But maybe because we've got a long way to go, we leave it strapped together. If we're in an environment where we've got door control, okay, we got the fire in check, the officer was able to come up and close the door, we've pulled short. We need to extend this nozzle, right? This is not a bad environment where I've got fire over my head. This is not where we do that, but it's still IDLH where I'm masked up, okay? So, bring that nozzle section over here. The next person on that engine company, remember the second engine company, they brought hose also, right? And there's another one of these on there. The idea is that we've stopped fighting fire for the second, all right? The officer says we need to extend the nozzle. I got door control. We hit the beast back there, if you will, all right? Now, I'm in a position where I can fight fire. You guys move back from over here. Move back over here. So, something happens. I lose that door. Fire over my head. Whatever it is. I'm always in a position where if I need to, I can back out. You're going to get really wet there. Not as good as training, right? Better than not having anything at all. Yes, am I in a position where I can say, okay, I fought as much, guys, we got to back out. Let's get somewhere where we can extend this line. Does that make sense? Back out in this hallway, get door control, something like that. So that's been put on there. Does everybody agree?
Yes, sir.
Hopefully this was unbound downstairs, all right?
They taking the if you have.
I just looked at the wrong way, didn't you? So, our nozzle section's over there. You're gonna be my nozzle guy. You're on the nozzle, all right? All of this takes place, and I can still actively fight fire. I'm gonna bring this over here where I want it at. What do I do with the rest of my hose? If I hook it up, and now all of a sudden I need to fight fire, am I gonna get anywhere with that? So the same thing like we've done before. We're gonna look in here and go, okay, this is about the middle section. Take that, and we're gonna extend this off. Okay? That's good. So now we are set up. If we need to fight fire, I can fight fire. Make sense? Got door control, IDLH environment, on my mask, a lot of this by feel, guys, all right? And I'm gonna come in here, and the idea is that I can get this done and that charged in a very short amount of time. So, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
You're ready. My officer knows what we're doing. We've got the adapter on there. Lift this up. Somebody count off for me. Put this on. Ready to charge it. Officer says go ahead and charge it. All right. So, a couple of little things. You need to have somewhat of a bow in front of this thing, all right? A loop inside of there, otherwise we're going to have a big kink. Does everybody see that?
Yes, sir.
Now, he's able to fight fire. Fight a little fire. Set it down. What else do we need to do here? What do we need to tell our wheel guy? Tie this off, yes. What do we need to tell our wheel guy? We need to reset the pressure. Now, all things equal, can we fight a little fire? We're probably getting like 210, 220 instead of 265? Probably. We've added another section, everything equal. Probably somewhere, if you now consider this an appliance, that's an adapter, another nozzle, a section of, 7 to 15 pounds somewhere in there. So we've gone from 85 with 4 sections, let's call it 100, right? And we can see if it's too hot, take it down to 95. If it's not enough, bump it up to 105, right? But we're able to fight fire. That's the communication between the officer and the wheel guy now. This here, we got 8 people here, right? One of two things need to happen. Either this needs to be tied back, or we need to have somebody here monitoring this. This is the truckies walk through, and they come in and close it down, right? Or it's up against a piece of furniture, okay? And as we advance that line or move that line, the thing gets tapped closed, all right? There's really not a perfect way to strap this thing open, so we advocate normally putting somebody here. Now we've got an extra 50 feet that we can push through some more. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Does everybody see that to take that tip off, I can fight fire? We need to have some type of door control or be in an environment where we don't have fire over our head. We're not doing this when we're trying to fight fire and extend this at the same time. Take the tip off, put the adapter on. Now I'm back where I can fight fire, right? With all of my hose laid out, everything else is ready to go. Then I'm gonna say, I'm shutting down, we're gonna extend this nozzle. Shut down, put it on, open it up. He's got a nozzle now, we can go another 50 feet in. Any questions on this stuff?